Happy holidays, yogis. It's Suzanne here. It's a busy time of year with Christmas around the corner and New Year's coming right up. So you might find it a little difficult to get to the studio. So a little gift for me to you, I've put together a flow that takes us to Ardha Chandrasana Chopasana. It's a variation of half moon that sometimes is called candy cane pose, so it's really appropriate for this time of year. I'll invite you to practice. It's short but sweet. You might like to have a block, maybe a blanket at your disposal. Feel free to modify or change the practice in whatever way you see fit. Find that right level of challenge just for you. And be sure to practice in a way that's happy and healthy for your mind, your body, and your heart. So we're going to begin today in child's pose. And as we settle in, I'll invite you to find your breath. Maybe samavriti or equal breath, or if you like to practice with ujjayi breath, that might be appropriate for a little heat. And I'll invite you to find intention. You might think about a sweet or cherished moment from the last year. Not specifically remembering that moment, but harnessing that feeling and that energy as your intention. And then just settling in, and we'll get the practice going in just a moment. So, melting the heart forward, maybe taking a clearing breath. And then settling into your breath. And once you feel settled into your intention and your breath, we'll come up finding our way to all fours. Hands at shoulder width, knees at about hip distance. We'll start with a few cat-cow. So as you inhale, drop the belly, reach the heart forward, a gentle look up. Exhale, scoop the belly round through the back. Do that a few more times, following the breath. Coming back to a neutral spine. Reach the right toes behind you on the mat, press through the heel, reach through the heart. Just a little lift of the ribs. And then find a hover of the foot off the floor, trying to keep the hips quiet. Maybe reaching the left arm for a little extra challenge. Now from here, take an inhale. And as you exhale, bend the right knee, left hand taps the foot or reaches. Inhale, come back to the reach. Exhale, bend and try to tap that foot. Inhale to reach. And bend. Two more, inhale, reach. And bend. Inhale, reach. And bend. Inhale, find that reach. Left hand comes down, toes come behind you to the left, a little squeeze in the inner thigh, look over that left shoulder. Keep the legs as they are, just unwind the spine and then shift to that left side. Reach the right arm open, maybe open the heart, reaching behind you, a little pranayama. It doesn't have to be perfectly aligned, just whatever feels good. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, come back through to center, finding your way to the all four, and then tuck those toes, lift up, find downward facing dog. Maybe a little pedal of the feet or a little rock through the shoulders. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, come down, finding your way to all fours, and then sit back on the heels, coming to kneeling. You might like a block under the tail for support. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, and as you exhale, bring hands to the heart. Just take a moment, affirming intention, or grabbing onto one if you didn't do that earlier. Drop the chin, blink the eyes open. Inhale, sweep those arms overhead. Right hand touches down to the thigh or to the floor. Take a big side stretch. Inhale through to center. Take a twist. Left hand comes to the thigh, right hand to the sacrum. Sit up nice and tall. Little shake no of the head, maybe looking over that back shoulder. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, unwind. Coming back forward, finding your way all fours. Just a little cat-cow to clear out that side. Coming back to a neutral spine, this time left toes reach behind you on the mat. Keeping those hips nice and quiet, that little lift of the ribs, hover the left foot off the floor. Maybe add the reach of the right arm. From here, take an inhale, and as you exhale, bend that left knee. Right hand tries to tap the foot. Inhale, find expansion. Exhale, bend and tap. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, 2 more. Exhale. And inhale. Find that expansion. Right hand comes down, toes behind you to the right. A little squeeze the inner thigh, look over the shoulder. Take that nice long side body stretch. Keeping the legs as they are, just unwind the spine. Right hand plants, shift to that right side. Open up. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, come back around. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Maybe a little more stillness this time. You can always have soft knees if that helps you to melt into this pose. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, back down to all fours. Sit back on those heels, adding support if you'd like. And then inhale, sweep those arms towards overhead. Exhale, bring hands to the heart. Just a reminder of that intention to stay connected to it. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Left hand touches down, take that side bend. Inhale to center, twist to the left, right hand to the thigh, left hand might come to the sacrum. Again, add the little shake of the head, maybe looking over the left shoulder. Take an inhale, as you exhale, start to unwind. Shift forward, find your way, downward facing dog. From here, right leg reaches up. Step through to a fingertip lunge. Back leg stays lifted. Heart is nice and open. Plant the left hand. Plug the left shoulder into the socket. And then 3 times, inhale, sweep the right arm up. And as you exhale, bring that right hand down. Do it twice more. Inhale to sweep. Exhale. Inhale to sweep. Pause and the twist. Now from here, heel toe that right foot till it's in line with the hip. Back heel comes down, coming to a little supported side plank. And then if it feels good, lean it back like we did with the Paridasana. Inhale, come back to center, heel toe that right foot back to the top of the mat. Right hand comes down, step back, find your way to plank pose. And then lift up, downward facing dog. Take an inhale, as you exhale, come down back to the knees, sit back on those heels. And again, inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Right hand touches down, a little side bend. Inhale through to center. Take the twist now, stay in the twist, or right hand touches down to the floor. Lift through the hips, open up, a twisty little Ustrasana, twisty camel pose. Take an inhale, as you exhale, come on down. Shifting forward, find your way, downward facing dog. Now left leg reaches up, step through to that fingertip lunge. Heart is open, back leg active. Right hand plants, plug that shoulder. And then with the left arm, inhale, sweep the arm open. And as you exhale, come down. It's almost like you're unwrapping a twist. Sweep and open up. Exhale. One more time, that sweep. Pause here, and then nice and gently heel toe that left foot, finding a supported side plank, back heel spins down, and then open the heart up. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, heel toe that left foot back to the top of the mat. Step back, finding your way to plank. Take an inhale and exhale, down dog. Come on down to your knees. Sit back on the heels one more time for this kneeling posture. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Left hand touches down, little side bend. Inhale to center and then take the twist. If you want, left hand touches down, lift the hips. The twisty Ustrasana, twisty camel. Come on down. Find your way to downward facing dog. We'll be off our knees for a little bit, so if you're using cushion and you don't want it anymore, just set it aside. From down dog, right leg reaches up. Stay in down dog and hug the right knee to the chest. And then kick that foot to the left. A little squeeze of the inner thigh, a little lift of the hips. And then right leg reaches up. Step through to that fingertip lunge. Left hand plants, reach, open, find the twist. Now, start to unwind, plant the back foot, open up, find your way, warrior two. Hips and shoulders will be open. Nice, strong front leg. And then right hand looks up, reach back, reverse the warrior. Straighten the front leg, come into triangle pose. Hand to the shin, or use the block here, opening up. From here, bend that front knee, reach back, reverse the warrior. And as you come forward, pick up the back heel, twist, hook the elbow. You can always come down, hand to the floor again. Press into the twist. Let's do that again. Plant the back foot, open up, finding warrior two. Inhale to reverse. Pick up that back heel, twist it, maybe hook the left elbow. Unwind the twist. Hands to the earth, step back, finding plank. Lower all the way to the belly. Flip to the top of the feet. Take the fingertips wide, elbows over the wrist. And then 3 times, inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, release. Inhale to lift. Exhale. One more time, inhale to lift. If you want, hands reach wide and then behind the back, find a little clasp. Lift the heart, keep pressing through the feet. Take an inhale. Exhale, release. A nice big cat as you shift back to child's pose. And then downward facing dog. All right, left leg reaches up, stay in down dog. Knee comes to the chest, and then kick the foot to the right. Squeeze the inner thighs. Press those hips nice and high. That ankle stays strong. Left leg goes nice and high. Step through to the lunge. Plant the right hand, reach that left arm up, find the twist. From here, plant the back foot, start to open up, find a warrior two. Left hand looks up, inhale to reverse. Straighten, finding triangle pose. we go, bend that left knee, reach back, reverse the warrior. And then pick up the back heel, find the twist, hooking the elbow. Let's do it again. Plant the back foot, open up warrior two. Inhale to reverse. And then find the twist. Unwind. Stepping back to plank. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, lower to the belly. Take those fingertips nice and wide, press through the feet. Inhale, lift through the heart. Exhale to release. Inhale to lift. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, lift. If you want, add the clasp of the hands opposite them on top. Lift through the heart. Keep pressing through the feet. Take an inhale, exhale, release. Press back through child's pose. And then downward facing dog. Right leg reaches up, step through to the lunge. Left hand plants, reach into the twist. If you want, adding that supported side plank or stepping back to Vashisthasana side plank. We need that right foot back to the top of the mat, so if you step back, step that right foot forward or help it up. Back heel spins down, open warrior two. Inhale to reverse. Straighten, find triangle pose. Here we go, inhale to reverse. Twist it up, back heel comes up, hook that left elbow. Back heel down, open warrior two. Inhale to reverse. Straighten, find triangle pose. And then yogi's choice from here, staying in triangle pose, or take the gaze down, maybe use the block, soften forward, lifting to half moon. Take an inhale, exhale, soften down, find warrior two. Inhale to reverse. Hands come down. Right leg goes high, little three-legged dog, bend, stack, and open the hips. Release to down dog. Come on forward to plank. Lower all the way to the belly. Fingertips nice and wide, feet press. One time, inhale, lift the heart. And maybe add the clasp of the hands. Maybe float the feet, bringing the toes together. Nice long spine. Take an inhale. Exhale, release. You can come back through to down dog, through plank, or through child's pose. You decide. Left leg reaches up, step through to fingertip lunge. Plant the right hand, reach into the twist, stay here, or step back to side plank. If you step back, that left foot needs to come forward. Bring the left foot to the top of the mat. Plant the back foot. Open warrior two. Inhale to reverse. Straighten for triangle pose. Here we go, bend that front knee, inhale to reverse. This time, find the twist. Back foot plants, open up warrior two, inhale to reverse. Straighten, come to triangle pose, stay here, or play with half moon on this side. Using the support of the block or floating if you have that available. Soften back down, find warrior two. Inhale to reverse. Hands down, left leg goes high, little three-legged dog. Bend, stack, and open the hips. Release to down dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Lower all the way to the belly. Fingertips wide, feet pressed. Inhale, lift the heart. Maybe add the clasp, maybe float the feet into Shalabhasana. And then release, find your way back to down dog. So we're going to find our way to Ardha Chandrasana Chopasana. I'll encourage you to use the block this time, even if you didn't with half moon. Right leg reaches up. Step through warrior two. Inhale to reverse. Straighten, finding triangle pose. When you're ready, soften forward. Hand to block for support. Lifting up to half moon. Make sure you have a solid base before you move on. Left knee bends. Hand reaches for the foot. You might need to coil in, and that's okay. Just bring the knee back. If you get the foot, a little kick of the foot, a push to the heart, and create that little candy cane shape. When you're ready, release. Come to warrior two. Inhale to reverse. Hands to the earth, right leg goes high, three-legged dog. Maybe you want a little flip, a little Kamatkarasana. Flip, open up. Take an inhale, exhale, find your way back to downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. Left leg reaches up. Step through warrior two. Inhale to reverse. Straighten for triangle pose. Softening forward. Use the block this time. Nice solid base of half moon. And then maybe bending and reaching for the foot. Little kick away, little open of the heart. When you're ready, release, come to warrior two. Inhale to reverse. Hands to the earth, left leg goes high, three-legged dog. Bend, stack, open, maybe flip. Coming back around, down dog. And then take a few breaths. Down dog or child's pose, whatever is a restful posture for you. We'll go one more time through each side. Coming on up, finding downward facing dog. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, come down to all fours and sit back on the heels. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart, checking in with intention. Inhale, reaching up. Right hand down, take the side bend. Inhale to center. Take the twist, maybe add the lift. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, gently come down, finding your way, downward facing dog. Right leg reaches up, step to the lunge. Left hand down, sweep into the twist, maybe add side plank. Bring that right foot back to the top of the mat. Open up warrior two, inhale to reverse. Straighten for triangle pose. Inhale to reverse. And twist it out, hooking that elbow. Plant the back foot, warrior two. Inhale to reverse. Straighten for triangle pose. And coming into half moon. And one last try at Chopasana. Release, finding downward facing dog. Take that inhale to reverse and make your way. Take an inhale. Exhale, release to all fours and sit back on those heels. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Hands to the heart, intention. Inhale to reach. Left hand down, take the side bend. Inhale to center. Find the twist. Add the lift. Take an inhale. Exhale to release. Downward facing dog. Left leg reaches up. Fingertip lunge, plant that right hand, reach into the twist, maybe side plank. Left foot comes back to the top of the mat, open, warrior two. Inhale to reverse, straighten for triangle pose. Inhale to reverse, twist it out, pick up that back heel. Back to warrior two. Inhale to reverse. Triangle pose. Soften in a nice stable base and half moon. And then the reach for the foot. Releasing back to warrior two. And then finding your way to down dog. Take a nice clearing breath here, a big inhale. Inside out. Time to bring things down, to cool things down. Right leg reaches up. Bring the knee forward to kiss the right wrist, coming into pigeon. A little melt forward, maybe resting the head on the block. If pigeon's not a happy posture for you, lizard might feel good here. Gently start to press away, back through to down dog. And then the left leg will reach up, bring the knee forward to kiss the left wrist. And find the melt on this side. Coming back up, downward facing dog. And your next exhale, come on down, finding a seat. Before we come to our backs, you might take your blanket and make a little blanket roll. If you have a second blanket, you can have it folded nice and thinly. We'll use it as a little pillow for Shavasana, but not just yet. Coming onto your back, take those feet about as wide as the mat. Let the arms just kind of flop open, and then find a rhythmic little rock of the knees from side to side. When you're ready, let those knees drop to the right side. Nice and heavy, feel free to add support. And then maybe take a sleepy gaze over to the left. Coming back through to center, Find that little rock again. And then let those knees fall to the left side. Maybe take that sleepy gaze to the right. Coming back through to center. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, hug the knees to the chest. Finding happy baby, or if there's another posture that's really lovely on your low back, or you like as a counter to back bending, I'll invite you to find that. Starting to slow and calm the breath here. And feel free to take a longer cool down if you need it. I know this was pretty short. When you're ready, we'll start to set up for Shavasana, and I would recommend using that blanket roll under the knees. And then, just for a little extra TLC, if you have it, a nice thin blanket to support the head. Take a few moments, set up for relaxation. Start to slow and calm the breath. And then I'll leave you here to complete the practice. You might like to set a timer for a good 7, 10, even 15 minutes for relaxation. Thank you so much for joining me today. I wish you a wonderful end to the year and a beautiful start to the new one. I really appreciate you taking the time to practice. Have a lovely rest of the holiday season. Namaste.